MultiDyne is fiber connections for cameras, but what is new here at MultiDyne's booth at IBC?
Well, one of the new products we're showing is a product that we've had for a couple years now, the Simply Cut. We're now going to be able to make a universal model. This product, previously, there were separate models to handle different camera manufacturers. Now this model will handle all of the major manufacturers such as Grass Valley, Hitachi, Sony, Ikegami, Panasonic.
And this universal solution, is it cheaper or more expensive?
It's probably going to be about the same price, but we already have very competitive pricing compared to our competition.
Your business is fiber connections, but isn't copper sufficient in the studios?
Well, actually, in some cases at short range it certainly is. With 3 gig even though there's a considerable limitation on copper, and with 4K sometimes it's several, or rather 4 3 gig signals, which again you might get away with, but when it becomes 6 and 12 gig, copper really is not practical because the distance limitations are just not acceptable. So fiber, even in a short distance when a facility, is an absolute necessity.
So with 4K, your market will grow remarkably.
Well, I would say so. We have an easier part of the 4K flow because all we do is add other HDs to it, or in short order, probably a 12 gig single signal, but you're absolutely right. And to that point, IP will be kept at bay for a while because 4K and an 8K on the horizon, it's a long while before there's an Ethernet port that can handle that. But it is inevitable. It's just a question of when.
So what you're telling me is that the whole infrastructure at the television stations will change to IP?
Eventually, and certainly. Yes, absolutely. My point, though, is as we keep raising resolution, it will make that date further out.
It's normal to use fiber in connection with big sports events. How do you see the future when 4K is taking over?
Well, in big sports events now, again, fiber is a necessity. But even as IP takes over, it will still be over fiber. Some people get confused that they think of IP as an alternative to fiber. It still will be over fiber because even that signal is 12 gig and in the future might be 40 or 100 gig. So again, we'll have to be fiber, but it won't be point-to-point dark fiber like we do, where there's a transmitter and a receiver and a proprietary stream in between for the most part. It will be an IP network like in your office at maybe 100 gig, where now the video is slow enough, I say in quotes, slow enough to go on that network efficiently.
Oh, so you will not be needed anymore?
Oh, no. In some senses, yes, some senses, no. As I was saying, the fiber will still exist at that high bandwidth, but those will become Cisco's of the world, IT products. Our type of products, point-to-point dark fiber, yeah, they will definitely go away, but we'll still be needed in other ways because we're always evolving.